In the summer of 1974, in the small town of Richmond Hill, Georgia, three boys went on a field trip to a nearby island for their outdoor education class. Little did they know, by the time the sun set, one of their friends would be quickly losing blood in the hospital, and their lives would be forever changed by a chimpanzee named Jiggs. My name is Theodore Green. I'm a filmmaker based out of Atlanta, trying to tell one of the most strange and fascinating true stories I've ever heard. About 3 years ago, when I was on a trip to Savannah, I heard about an island completely populated with chimpanzees just 30 minutes away from where I was standing. I couldn't believe my ears until somebody showed me pictures of these chimpanzees. I was immediately spellbound by this island, and was filled with questions. Like, why was it there? Who ran it? How did the chimpanzees get there? Was it safe? And why wasn't everybody in the community talking about this? These questions led me down a journey to find some answers over the last 3 years and direct my debut documentary, Monkey Island. For my documentary, I want to do the story of Monkey Island justice and tell the world about the beautiful, dangerous, surreal story of how the island came to be, what happened there, and why it was shut down. To do this, we'll be talking to scientists and professors Mark Wilson and Jim Elliker, who ran the experiment on the island and have deep inside knowledge of its inner workings, as well as Alan Cox and Craig Anderson, two of the locals of the town where the island was, who nearly watched a friend lose his life to a chimpanzee attack. We'll be going deep into understanding how this island worked and how many of the locals may have interfered with the chimpanzees in the experiment at large. For this documentary, we have a small budget of $12,000 to make sure we can cover equipment rentals, film development, food and lodging for our cast and crew, and special effects to recreate the events of the island with the utmost authenticity, to cement the legacy of this place that changed the community it resided in forever. With your donations, we can give the world an inside look to a fascinating story they've never seen or heard of before. For a donation of just $5, you will get a story shoutout on the Monkey Island official Instagram page. For a donation of $50, you will be able to own the film digitally. And for $500, you can get a hoodie, a t-shirt, and a custom Monkey Island belt. Please support us and join us in bringing this unique and thrilling story to life by following our social media accounts for all updates and donating to our crowdfunding campaign. Remember, no amount is too small, and every little bit will help us realize this story forever. Thank you, and I'll see you on Monkey Island.